What's up, Starcraft fans? This video is brought to you by Matesds, who are supporting me on Patreon. Pulse Cannon tier supporters or higher are guaranteed one video redemption per month. This month he requested that I do a freestyle of this arcade map, comf Scythe of Amon. So custom arcade. Type in comf, this is the one you want, the one with the comf thing. Create lobby, start game. So in this mod, you have a few options to modify Kerrigan. Kerrigan is one of the most heavily modified commanders. So you have the ability to allow queens to transfuse on autocast. You can have creep without lair, or creep spread for overlords without lair. That's a lot of stuff to say for something that doesn't really do anything. Early overseers, again, don't need a lair to make overseers. Overseers generate creep and oversight. Again, a lot of stuff to say for really not a lot of things that they do. Make a lair without needing a spawning pool. Queens and Kerrigan gain bonus energy regen while on creep. Attack mastery will be added to the queens. Nice, I guess. So that's really all the changes they made to Malevolent Matriarch Kerrigan prestige. And well, let's test them out. Okay, so first off, my build won't really change much because I still want a fast hatchery. And even if I didn't want a fast hatchery, even if I wanted a fast queen, all those changes are nice, but I still need a spawning pool to morph a queen. So like, my opening literally doesn't change. It's just like, come on, you want to buff this prestige, but like, you forgot one of the most important things. You gotta make queens earlier available. Make them cheaper. Oh, come on. Come on, cancel. Oh my goodness. I can't cancel. That was the extractor flub. Like, the point of doing that is to squeeze an extra drone. But like, the time saved by generating the extra drone is offset by how late that trip was in being cancelled. I was very articulate, wasn't I? I bet you're all really impressed at how well I can use my words. Anyway, we're still making drones. Enemy, by the way, is Terran. Okay. Not a big deal. Normally it is, but well, I guess it really depends more on the enemy composition than the race. Because if it's air, I might just be screwed no matter what. That's my opinion. I might be screwed no matter what if it's air.
More Vespine required.
Get the lair, whatever this does. I probably will want a fast spawning pool anyway because I need the queens. Well, not fast. It was relatively slow, I guess. Like, it's not really that impactful. All these changes, I think, don't move the needle enough to make this a viable alternative to the other Kerrigan prestiges. Omega Rooms are just too good. Let's put out a queen. Okay, Helion, I'm gonna be fighting Terran mech. That means I will be able to at least make Ultralisks that will benefit from creep, so that's nice. Subjectively nice. Let's get an overdude. Follow him over here.
No time like the present.
Okay.
We need more minerals. Evolution completed.
What is it?
Put the creature down here.
My search continues.
Let's get ready.
Our guests shall be coming.
The dance. You ready to dance?
Out of energy.
There we go. Alright.
Make it.
Alright, where's the queen? Add this thing here.
Acceptable Command.
Actually, let's get a
Not enough
hive.
minerals.
Yeah, let's get a hive.
Speak. You have my attention. What is it already?
Not enough.
Alright, cool.
energy.
Now let's
Your queen.
resume offense. Yeah, clear out these guys. First wave was...
Evolution.
Put this creature down here. First wave was
Speak.
from the south, or from the west. So the second wave would be from the north. So gotta be ready for
Explain
that.
yourself.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll just wait on it then. Yeah, let's add a lot of workers. We need to pump out our economy quickly.
We
Yeah,
require more minerals.
ability efficiency, so I can get the
Require more minerals.
the immobilization wave, the assimilation
Assimilation aura is ready,
Yes.
my queen.
assimilation aura ready again. We're gonna just
Not enough minerals.
just put down these
Unacceptable
tumors.
command.
Just had them in good positions. That's a really far spot. I guess it's really nice to see all those creep tumors being spawned really far. But like, in practice, it's not a lot of. It doesn't change much, really.
We must ensure they depart soon. If you can help defend
Okay.
the ship when it leaves, I will not forget it.
Minerals.
Have these queens here.
We require
Ready to
more
fight.
minerals.
Nice. I guess I can move these back here.
Yes.
We need more minerals.
The evacuation vessel is moving forward. I pray
That was a whiff. Oh my goodness, I whiffed the psionic shift.
What is it already? Make it quick. Speak.
Okay.
You have my. Your queen.
All right.
What is it already?
Our
There's the
allies
queen.
are
Add him to the offense.
Yes.
Evolution.
Yeah, just put down all these tumors for faster.
Make it quick. Explain yourself.
the ship has fallen.
I'm not gonna do the bonus.
Not let them succeed against the next one.
This one is
Out of
okay.
energy.
2 void slivers. have
This
been
one
ordered.
was necessary, so I can actually
Enemy
be in
forces
position
incoming. Slay them
for
to the
you know
last.
that wave.
You have my attention.
Okay, let's add Ultra's Cavern. Okay, 30 seconds until
Explain yourself.
my mobilization was ready, so I just gotta hop to it.
What is it? Your queen. Yes.
Okay,
Oh,
it's unfortunate, but I gotta do it.
Assimilation aura is now ready.
you have
Let's put this on autocast.
The mobilization wave is available.
Let's do this. I'm not gonna try and take on the space. I just need to get money.
biomass will provide it.
Just get all that money.
Speak.
Yeah, I'm not trying to take on the space.
Make it quick.
I just need the money. And I wish there were a faster way to get out of here because
Yes.
I'm taking damage.
You have my attention.
More overlords required.
Okay, get some overdudes. Gonna get myself this. Get the upgrades.
Make
Okay.
it quick. Explain yourself.
I might as well clear this.
Search. What is it already? Yes. Yes.
Destroy this, and this,
Make it quick.
and this,
Explain
and
yourself.
this. Alright. I need detection
Yes.
because I don't have Omega Worms again. You can immediately see how many things I have to do just to replace Omega Worms. And it's not pretty.
Assimilation aura is ready,
My
my
true
queen.
enemy.
Evolution complete.
I will probably
Our
still have to
forces
make
are under
Hydralisk
attack.
Den.
Speak.
Oh my goodness, look at all, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Well, I guess that's my
Make it
fault, so I can't really complain. Like, I probably oh my goodness. I misclicked. Ah, another opportunity for mistake. I never even knew that was a possible mistake.
Not enough minerals.
Okay. Get in.
Brace yourselves. Enemy forces are inbound.
Come to the north, aren't they?
Immobilization wave is
Explain.
available,
You have
my
my
queen.
Make it quick. What?
Yes, coming from the north. Alright, let's get ready.
Metamorphosis completed.
Speak.
Right.
Yes.
Let's get
No
ready.
time like the present.
Okay, let's hop in here. Oh, no, 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 no! Use the thing! Oh my goodness!
Your queen.
Not enough energy.
What is
Crowded
I
energy.
almost... What the heck?
it? You have my attention. Speak. Explain.
Our forces have met the enemy in combat.
Alright, cool.
What is it already?
The evacuation ship is heading out. Keep watch.
Guess I gotta clear this one next. I should get Overlord speed.
Your. What is it already? Make
I need Hydralisks. Should get another Evolution Chamber.
speak.
More Hydralisks. There we go.
need more minerals. We require
Okay,
more
I'm broke.
minerals.
I let it not be said that I was slipping in the macro. This time.
Answers. Your. Explain.
Assimilation
Okay.
aura.
The enemy is using protein
Alright, let's bring in our detection.
now.
See this guy up here.
Metamorphosis.
The hybrid has drawn most of the power from the temple. Shatter.
Where are the queens?
Evolution.
Destroy this, please.
Forces have met the enemy in combat. Our allies are in combat. We require more
Okay.
minerals.
The
Metamorphosis
ship will stop here to pick up.
I lost all my overseers.
under attack.
Ah, so predictable.
Mobilization wave is now available.
So predictable. Alright, third one down.
Slivers are gone now.
Ah, I instinctively...
Enemy is heading for.
I instinctively used the immobilization wave and it... Ah, I don't have a charge!
Ready to resume its course.
What is it?
Let's run back.
Make
Send the queens back. Oh my goodness. I'm making so many mistakes. I mean, on top of... Oh my goodness, I have 3 of these.
Explain. You have my attention. It's not as simple.
Alright, let's get that free money.
The evacuation.
You know what? Let's get the last bonus. We might as well. Okay. Something is dying of. Oh my goodness! Irradiate. Another benefit of the immobilization of the Omega Worm. You can just hide in there and not take damage from irradiate. Ah, I really miss immobilization wave. I really miss Omega Worms. They're so good. Alright, destroy the tank first. This. Other tank. Destroy this. So much action. So many actions I have to do just to replace Omega Worms.
Assim-
At last, we can evacuate everyone in this area now.
Okay,
we require Immobilization wave is available.
did I
my
just
queen.
pop up here?
Yeah, you're
Well,
make it quick.
so far so far. Okay.
Unacceptable
Alright.
command.
Attack incoming. Get ready.
Where is this one coming from?
Forces are
North.
under attack. Evolution completed.
I'll just keep these queens here. That's fine.
Our foes shall become
Come on, Kerrigan. Alright, beautiful.
Make it. What
Oh my
is it?
goodness. Look at all this walking you have to do. I feel so filthy. I feel so unworthy having to walk
Your
anywhere.
queen, listen.
And hop.
You have
Oh my
attention.
goodness.
What
I
is
want
it?
Omega Worms. I miss Omega
Explain
Worms.
yourself. Make it.
Jade hybrid will awaken
Okay, clear out the things.
You have my. Explain yourself.
Okay. Get out.
Spawn more Our forces have met the enemy.
Oh, I'm losing Overseers. So painful.
Yes.
It is so bad. I know losing Overseers is normal for 1v1, but that's the point. This is not 1v1, but it feels like it. Because I have to keep replacing so many things. I mean, I know I don't have to use... I don't have to use manual larvae injection, but like, it still feels like
I
a...
am the. What?
It feels like such a chore to have to click, to do all this clicking just to match what Omega Worms can give me.
The enemy's biomass will provide us resources.
Not enough.
Look at how dense these enemies are, though. Oh my goodness.
Evolution completed.
Okay. Okay. Uh-oh. We're gonna have to base trade or base race. My army has to walk all the way over here. Oh my goodness.
Attack.
Oh. So painful.
Mobilization wave is now available.
So painful. Having to walk is so painful. And I know we won, and I know we soloed it, but like, having to walk is so painful. Having to make overseers, having to walk queens all over just to have creep. Oh my goodness. It's so painful. It definitely feels like a 1v1 race compared to all the other prestiges of Kerrigan. Other prestiges of Kerrigan of Omega Worms, that feels like a co-op commander. Not having Omega Worms, disgustingly painful. Kerrigan did most of the work. Also, oh look, Queens did 4.7%, and I know that that's not the point of Queens, but like, for all the work I did for Queens, a paltry 4.7% is not even breaching materiality for Kerrigan. Not even 5%. That's like literally minimal. I collected 3,400 resources from Assimilation Aura. That's like a good, like, I don't know, 3, 4 Ultralisks maybe? So I guess it's nice. Yeah, I guess it's nice. I lost 38 units, man. Omega Worms are such a huge benefit for Kerrigan because you have detection, you have tanking, you have omnipresence all in one unit. In fact, just to illustrate my point further, I made a comparative list of how Kerrigan fights using the first prestige versus how Kerrigan fights in any other prestige. Check it out. So in the first prestige, you need to hop Kerrigan in, drop a mobilization wave, you need to select your army, which is a separate action. Even if you press F2, it is still a separate action. You attack, move in, again, another separate action. Select your queens, because they're not part of the all army hotkey. You move them in. Actually, first you put down creep tumors, so you can get the buff for the energy regen and the health regen and the attack speed. And then you shift attack moves so they follow the same direction as your army and not just stand there not shooting. And you have to select your overseers because again, the overseers are part of the all army hotkey, but they will get sniped very quickly. So you have to pull them back. That's 9. That's 9 actions. 9. That's like the Nazgul of P1 Kerrigan. And compare that to how non P1 or how other prestiges of Kerrigan engage. You hop Kerrigan in, immobilization waves. So first 2 are the same, but then after that, there's only 3. Check that out. Only 3 actions after the first 2. Select your Omega Worms, a control group, you pop out the Omega Worms, and then you pop out the army. And that's it. You don't need to fiddle around with queens. You don't need to fiddle around with overseers, having to walk back and make sure that everything's all together. Because you only need the all army hotkey. You don't need to move back overseers. You need to move in queens. It's so much easier to manage. And just compare the number of things. Compare the number of things that you have to do. 9 versus 5. It's almost double the actions of the first prestige. And now let me show you something else. Now we have production. So check out what you have to do to produce stuff for the first prestige of Kerrigan. Make army, make overseers, because you'll definitely lose overseers. Add the overseers to separate control groups, because despite how it keeps happening, you promise yourself that you'll never lose overseers again. And I did that this game. You make queens. Again, to make queens, it's separate actions. You go to your hatchery control group and then add queens, which is separate from the army, because the army you just select larvae and then produce whatever units you want. Whereas for the queens, you have to select them from the hatcheries directly. You move the camera to the main base to select the queens, because you have to add it to the control group. And then you move the camera to the expansion base, because you have to select the queens there, because again, they're not part of the all army hotkey, so you have to move the bases, or you have to move the camera separately to put them in the control group. And I know if you're a 1v1 player, that sounds normal, but like, that's something we don't have to do in co-op. And it saves you a lot of action. You get to focus more on the actual fun stuff, which is fighting, and not, managing your control groups. And now compare that to how other prestige produce units. Make army. You don't need queens. You don't need overseers. You don't need fiddling around with camera or with base camera hotkeys to select all those queens. It's so much easier to use other procedures for Kerrigan. And on top of that, you have mobility, like omnipresence. You don't have to endure the pain of seeing your army walk around all the way to the fight and then ping pong to the other side to fight the attack wave that's heading your way, because you don't have Omega Worms. And this is why you'll never really be able to match the power of Omega Worms. No matter what you do to the first prestige of Kerrigan, if you don't have Omega Worms, it's not going to happen. Now, despite that, I do have some suggestions for how to make it less painful for this prestige of Kerrigan, because you are getting increased attack speed with the creep spread. So here is my suggestion. The first one, it's non-negotiable. You have to make Kerrigan a detector. You lose so much by having the Omega Worms not available. That means you have to make overseers, which die very quickly, and you have to make them separately, and they are part of your supply. So you have to remake your overlords just to make more army, and that's not the co-op way. The co-op way is just have your hero be the detector, so that whenever you engage, you can see all the cloaked stuff. That's so much easier. Even if it's just even if it's just the same range as the non-sieged overseer, just having Kerrigan be the detector is a huge boost. Not having to make overseers anymore, and remake overseers, and find more overlords that you don't know where you rallied, and then you morph into overseers, and then you misclick and select your entire worker line instead, and you drag them to the front line because you misclicked. Oh my goodness. Also that queen thing. Oh my goodness. The second point is you have to give Kerrigan's creep tumors the same properties as Abathur's toxic nests. They have to be super cloaked. They can still be, sure, let's make them still destructible, but they also have to be super cloaked. Like from the moment they're placed on by the queen, even when they're still morphing, they have to be super cloaked. Otherwise, it's gonna be annoying when the enemy clears them because they have perfect detection somehow. So I think, yeah, those are the two that you have to start off. Also, if you really want to make queens viable, add them to the all army hotkey, and then increase their range and decrease their supply to 1. That I feel would make Kerrigan the first prestige approximate what you have with Omega Worms. And even then, I might still pick Omega Worms because omnipresence is such a huge deal for Kerrigan. And just BAM! Army right away in your face. You can't match that with non-prestige or with the first prestige, because walking in is wasting valuable immobilization wave time Immobilization wave doesn't last a long time. It's a short time. So when you pop out your entire army, you get burst damage, which is huge when you're counting down the seconds for when the enemy is freed from the immobilization wave. Also, if you can manage it, I think immobilization wave should ground airborne enemy units. I think it's a huge quality of life benefit for Kerrigan, just across the board, not just the first prestige, across the board. Make immobilization wave ground enemy air units, and I think that'll be a good way to fix this prestige, or at least make it viable compared to the other ones. Because again, even if you do all that, I might still pick Omega Worms. And I'll see you guys next time.